great charity that you know, I love to support. I hope you love to support them too. For somebody who's going to be awake for the next day plus, I had the worst night's sleep last night. Like, Jesus fucking shit. You got the face on these guys. Look, it's like a little Nicolas Cage, isn't it? Right, boom. Do you like my sassy pose? Check me out, boys. Man, it's hot with this hat on. How do they do it? How do plumbers do it? Do all plumbers wear hats? I don't know. I'm not a plumber. Let's do the magic. Ah! Look at that. A nuclear bomb. I love saying words wrong, by the way. Yeah, it winds some people up, so sorry about that. Actually, I'm not actually that sorry. Oh, sorry, I shot your arm off. Do you need that? Oh, no, I don't need my arm. Help me, Professor! Alright, no, we're just gonna run. We're just running. Now that's a good life lesson to anyone. If you've got problems, just run away from them, yeah? Everyone is so buff in these games, isn't they? There's never like a little skinny, weedy hero in this sort of game, is there? Haha! I got you, you little bugger. Alright, hope you like big drops to your death, because that's what you're getting. I think this guy has been stalking me perhaps for a while. And now he's finally got me alone. He's got my brother out of the picture. Mario is got... Maybe Mario's in on it. Maybe Mario has like sold me to this guy. Fuck. Wake up! Nicolas Cage is here. We must assault him and steal his lunch money, I guess. Sing along if you know the words. And if you don't know the words, then, I don't know, make some up. This is Chaz, my brother. If you don't know him, he's coming to help us out for a couple of hours. Oh dear. Ah! Boom, let's start the game. You motherfucker, I knew you would hit delay game.
I'm not delaying the game, you're delaying the game.
I can see you hitting the button.
No, you can't.
You're such a dick.
Alright, okay, let's start the game.
Oh, alright.
Let's start it.
Alright, we're starting.
Okay.
I'm hammering A just as much as I was going to see you hammering X.
Oh, look.
Alright, boom.
Oh, no.
So I am the top screen, Chaz is the bottom screen. I think I might have started...
You've started much closer.
Yeah, much closer. This is good for me.
Damn.
Oh, I'm a bit rusty at this game. That'll be my excuse for why I'm so shit. If somebody is out of their vehicle, then it's fair game to run them over, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, try not to go out of your way to do it.
I'll go out my way and fucking do it. Mate. Oh, fuck!
Hey! Welcome back. It's final 2 hours. We're doing it. We're all awake. It's pretty good going. And I just got an email from Just Giving. And we've had another donation. It's a hundo! So everybody, wherever you are, whether you're at home, in bed, in the living room, on a bus, on a train, in the office, in a church, shout out at the top of your lungs, hundo! It was Jody and Holly. They donated 100. That takes us to £420 we've raised for Mind this year. So thank you to all of you for your support. It's been super amazing. I really appreciate it, and Mind are going to appreciate it too. We've done a good job, and I know I haven't talked a lot over the past 24 hours necessarily about mental health, but I hope I've done enough to let you know that it's not something that you should keep to yourself if you've got problems with. Anyway, we're going to get on with this. I start a sentence and then I forget what I'm saying midway through. So, let's do something to keep me focused. We are playing Fighting Fantasy. And the popular vote was Death Trap Dungeon, so that's what we're going to play. Down in the twisting labyrinth of Fang, unknown horrors await you. Countless adventurers before you have taken up the challenge, but none have survived. Devised by the devilish mind of Baron Succumvit, the labyrinth is riddled with fiendish traps and hideous creatures of darkness to trick and test you almost beyond the limits of endurance. Well, I never. Sounds like a good time to me. Let's start a new game. Now, ooh, I didn't realise we had a choice. Okay, this is up to you guys again. Do we want to be a dwarf, an elf, a barbarian, a rouge, a paladin, or a chaos warrior? It looks like they all have the same stats. 9 hearts and 20 out of 20. That must mean they all have perfect vision, I guess. Who should we go for? Has anyone got any preference? Oh, spill that. Has anyone got any preference at all? Let me know while I clean up yet another spillage. Luckily I do all my spillages off camera, so you can't see them. But I can see them. I know they're there. Yes, so, anyone? Otherwise I'll just go with, I don't know, I'll just shut my eyes and do it randomly. But as I say, I don't suppose it matters. They all look like they have the same stats, but I assume we'll see our avatar in the game at points, so helps to have something that we want to look at, right? Right, that'll do. I'm not really mopping it up, I've just put a cloth there and I'll leave it for the next couple of hours. Right, okay, I'm going to go with the dwarf then. There we go. Right, select skill and luck values. Minimum 6 and maximum 12. Is this not where I'm normally supposed to roll dice? I think it is, isn't it? Because I can't really get away with putting them to maximum, surely. Oh, right, yeah, but it then drops my stamina down. Well, do you know what? I'll have everything as 12 then. Is that fair? I can choose one special skill. Naturally skillful. A small chance of automatic success. Naturally lucky. Luck test. Curse resistant. Quick learner. Like the difficulty. Adventurer. Begin with 9 lives. Hero. 6 lives. Ooh, but 2 skills. Legend. You begin with 3 lives, and I can have to. Right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'd rather have the lives than the skills, and let's just go for naturally skillful. So we've got just 12, 12, 12. Naturally skillful. Let's go to Deathtrap Dungeon. You leave the village of Annville and the warmth of the Two Moons Tavern. The village seems a much happier place since Zagor the Warlock was defeated some years ago. To give the bards of Alancia new tales to tell, you decide to check the local news sheets and notice boards in the nearby towns. Okay. As you head south towards Stonebridge, a messenger runs towards you from the west. He stops and spends a few moments catching his breath. Sir, I have a message from Baron Succumvit of Fang. This year's Trial of Champions will soon be upon us, and the Baron is seeking adventurers to travel to the city of Fang and take part in the walk. Are you brave enough? I mean, that's a pretty insulting question, isn't it? I'm not even going to bother asking about the trial. I'm not even going to dignify anything he said with a response. I'm just going to go to Fang. If I had the option, I'd be using my dwarf hammer on this fool, and I would be like, take that, dick. Oh, okay. You thank the messenger and wish him safe travels. Then head to Fang with a sense of excitement. This is my narrator voice. I hope you like it. I'm just trying to bring a bit of energy to keep me awake, you see. You arrive at the town of Fang and make your way down narrow alleyways between houses, heading towards the sound of a cheering crowd. You come to a wide dirt road lined with cheering crowds. Ahead, you see the dark mouth of a tunnel disappearing into its inner depths. Amongst the excited crowd of spectators, you spot a man to your right, who is the town official. He tells you that you must register your entry into the tournament with him. I will register then. Here I go. Okay, my name is Tom. I'm using my imagination. You register your entry, and the official turns to the crowd and announces your name. A huge cheer erupts. Hooray! No, just me. I'm going to type it in the chat. You should too. Ready? Whee! Because you're the crowd. You're supposed to be cheering for me, your hero. Looking around, you spot what looks like a stall with a vendor selling weapons. A group of excited onlookers who are pointing at you, and a group of people stood at the entrance to the tunnel. You unlock the title, The Contestant. You've gained a quest, Death Trap Dungeon. You can view active quests in your quest log. Okay, where's my quest log? When you complete a quest, you'll gain experience points and possibly other rewards. Your experience points progress bar is shown to the left. When this bar reaches 100%, you will be able to upgrade your dice. Okay, fine. There is a group of spectators across the dirt road who are beckoning you to them. A weapon stall stands to the left of the tunnel entrance with many swords lay upon it. A group of 5 people stood near the entrance to the tunnel, possibly the other contestants. Shall I approach the contestants? I'm going to talk to the spectators because they cheered for me, didn't they? They went, "Way!" I shall go and greet my people, and I'll say, "Hello, your hero, the contestant, Tom, is here." Here we go. A weeping woman grabs hold of your arm and pleads with you to find her husband inside the dungeon. He has been gone for over 4 years, and she lost all hope of ever seeing him again. Well, I've got news for you. I don't think your husband went to the dungeon. Probably went off with his little serf secretary or something. You've gained a quest! Rescue the prisoner! Okay. I'm not going to bother with the other contestants. I'm a lone wolf, I am. I don't care. But let's browse the stall. Let's see if there's anything of interest. The weapon vendor sees you have no weapon and gives you a basic sword. Thank you very much. I roll a level 1 weapon die in combat. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much, sir. Do you know what? I think I will approach the other contestants now, just to show them how the weapons vendor favours me. He chose me to receive this wonderful sword. I don't see them with any swords. Let's have a look. You see Baron Succumvit himself standing by the entrance, waiting to greet the contenders in the Trial of Champions. You count 5 others, standing proudly in line. There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs. They stand completely motionless, legs straight and slightly apart. A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbelt of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic. Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to foot in iron plate armor with a plumed helmet and a crested shield. The other is cloaked in black robes, only his dark eyes showing between the sways of his black face scarves. Long knives, a wire garrote, and other silent death weapons hang from his belt. The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with almost imperceptible nods of the head. Let me demonstrate the imperceptible nods that they did. Are you ready? Okay, here's a regular nod. And here's the nod that they did. Huh? Okay, back to the story. Let's start the trial. As you get closer, you notice 2 great stone pillars on either side of the tunnel entrance. The pillars are covered with ornate carvings, writhing serpents, demons, deities, each seeming to scream a silent warning to those who would pass beyond them. Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd. Shh. As Baron Succumvit steps forward, holding 6 bamboo sticks, you draw one from his outstretched hand and read the word 5th. Then the trial begins. The knight is first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel. He is followed half an hour later by the elf. Next goes a barbarian, and then the dark assassin. Now it is your turn to salute the crowd. You take one final deep breath of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between the stone-pillared gateway into Succumvit's corridors of power, to face unknown perils on the walk through the mighty Baron's death trap dungeon. The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades behind you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. You arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it there are 6 boxes. 4 of the boxes are open and empty, and of the 2 closed boxes, one has your name painted on the lid, and the other has the word Throm printed on it. I think Throm is possibly somebody spelled Tom a bit wrong. I shall open my box. It is dishonourable to open a box unbelonging to me. The lid slides off the box easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note addressed to you. You read the message, which says, "Well done! At least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. You need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my death trap dungeon. Signed, Succumvit." Should we open Throm's box? No, we shouldn't. That's not nice. It's not our box. Shouldn't go fooling with other people's boxes without consent. As you move on from the boxes, you think about the other contestants and wonder how they will each fare in this deadly dungeon. You've gained a quest! You've gained another quest! More quests are coming your way, and yet another! The final one? Yes. God, that's enough quests, isn't it? You arrive at a junction. A white arrow painted on the wall points west. On the floor you see wet footprints. It looks as though 3 of them follow the direction of the arrow, while one heads east. So, I mean, they would make sense to follow the arrow. And going east, there's a skull and crossbones on the floor, which looks a bit sinister, I think. So I think we should go west. Do you agree? You should agree, because we're going west. I've gone over there. I've decided. I'm the narrator after all. Oh. Now I can continue westward or northward. Let's continue west. There's been no further mention of any other arrows of any kind pointing any way, so we'll continue west. Oh no. When you find floating question marks, you will draw the top card from a deck of cards which you must encounter. Oh, okay. Each location has its own deck of cards made of monsters, treasures, traps, and other events. The deck is shuffled at the start of the game, and you will always draw the top card from the deck. If you draw a monster card, you will enter into combat to the death. Some monsters will be unlocked in your creature codex when killed. When you draw a treasure card, you will take that card into your inventory. Click the inventory button to view all your treasures. Your treasures will appear at the bottom of the screen when they can be used. When you draw a trap card, you must follow the instructions on the card. The trap knowledge special skill will reduce damage caused by traps. If the card includes a luck or skill test, the target score will be shown on the dice icon at the top left of the card. When you draw an event card, you must follow the instructions on the card. If the card includes a luck or skill test, the target score will be shown on the dice icon at the top left of the card. It's just my wise old man voice, really. It's sort of it's that, or it's sort of like, hello there, welcome to my tavern. So it's either full on Hobbit or full on Gandalf. Yeah, there's no in between. But like I say, it's the narrator's voice. You're attacked by a goblin! Oh, look at him. He's only got 5 health. Right, so I roll my dice. Yes, roll the dice. I rolled a lot of dice there. Oh, that was a lot of fists. Ah, 1 fist goblin. Ow. Ah, this is easy. This is easy. Death Trap Dungeon, more like Easy Dungeon. Ahead in the dim light, you see 2 hobgoblins fighting, punching, and kicking each other furiously. There is a leather bag lying on the floor, and it seems to be this that they are fighting over. I can sneak past, I can attack them, or I can talk to them. Now, if I sneak past, is there a chance I can steal the bag? That's what I would like. I'm going to try and sneak past because this quarrel is between them. It's none of my concern, so I'm not going to attack them, and I'm not going to talk to them. I'm going to sneak past. That's my decision. You creep up behind the fighting hobgoblins, and leaping out of the shadows, push them into the wall as you run by. So I attack them anyway. When you draw a treasure card, you will take that card into your inventory. We already had this when you explained about all of the event cards. We're not going to read it again. You spot something out of the corner of your eye. Provisions! Your initial stamina increases by 1. Gain 1 life. Excellent. Let's continue along our path. Seems to be a well-trodden path. The passage soon leads to a junction. You notice more footprints on the floor, heading north. You decide to follow them. I'm not sure that it's a good idea to follow them, because if people don't generally come out of this place, why would I follow where the footprints are going? Because surely they've sort of met their demise there. I should go where there's no footprints. Surely? That makes sense to me. It's a bit of a shame I'm doing this digitally rather than in the actual book, because in the book I could keep my finger in the page, and if it turns out I picked the wrong one, I can flick back and go, no, I meant to go to page 181 or something like that. We're stuck with our decisions in this one. Perhaps we'll get the book out just to see if we can get any clues. Right, oh. There is a large idol in the center of this cavern, standing approximately 6 meters high. It has jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. Should I approach the idol or carry on? Let's approach the idol. I'm curious. This game is awesome. What are you playing on? It's on the Switch. It's a triple pack. It's the Death Trap Dungeon trilogy or something. So it's got Death Trap Dungeon, Trial of Champions, and Armies of Death. So yeah, we've got it on this, but we also have the books. We've got several, not as many as Gordon, obviously, but we've got several of the Fighting Fantasy books. These 3 included. The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb. I was never intending to climb it. I was only approaching it. There was never any talk of climbing. Right. Alright, fine. Let's climb the idol. Slowly and carefully, you begin to climb the idol. Test your luck. The target scores 2. Now, I don't know how many faces of this actually have things on. Is it just the one face that has something on and the rest are blank? Well, it doesn't matter. I beat the 2. I got it. Lucky! You just managed to regain your footing, scramble up the idol and reach its shoulder. Here I am. Which jeweled eye would you like to prize out first? Well, I'm on the right one, so let's go for the right eye. You try to force the emerald eye out from its socket. Much to your surprise, it shatters, releasing a jet of poisonous gas straight into your face. Oh no. Lose 6 stamina. Ooh, ow, ow, ow! I mean, I could prise the left eye out or climb back down the idol. Well, now I know that it's going to shoot poison at me. Perhaps I'll be a bit more cautious when I prise the left one. I'm going to prise the left one out. As you touch the emerald eye of the idol, you hear a creaking sound below you. Looking down, you're shocked to see the two stuffed birds taking flight. Their wings flap in jerky movements. But they are soon above you and look set to attack. Fight these flying guardians one at a time, but roll 2 fewer skill dice because of your restricted position. Oh no. Oh, look at them. They just look like sort of featherless scorched turkeys. Right, good luck me, bad luck to you. That's a good start. That's a good start. It's not so good. I need to find some provisions. Pow pow pow. Dice upgrade. You have reached the next XP target. Choose which dice to upgrade. Well, I'll upgrade the skill ones, thanks. Nice. Oh yes, I've got to find another one of them. Ah, this might not end well then. I've only got 3 health. If only somehow I could take it out in one go. Roll! Oh my god, how it couldn't have gone any worse. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Right, 4. Just give me 4. Yes. Oh wow, right. We need to find something to heal up. You look down and see the crumpled bodies of the flying guardians lying motionless on the floor. You start to prise out the idol's emerald eye with the tip of your weapon. Just the tip. As it comes free, and you are surprised by its weight, you put it in your backpack. There we are. Emerald. It's got 3 stars. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's value or rarity or greenness. But anyway, I've got it. I'm taking it. You lower yourself carefully down the idol, and wasting no more time in the cavern, move on. Yes, let's move on. Off we go. I'm not sure it was entirely worth losing all that stamina. Oh, what's this? This looks like it could be a door, perhaps? Yes, it is a door. Ah, yes. Sit on a bench and rest for a while. Plus 5 stamina. Excellent. That's just what I needed. Let's keep it up, keep it on going. Ahead, you see a thin shaft of light coming out of the tunnel wall. It sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces, ha ha ha, in the light. I feel like I should probably avoid the light. That sounds a bit... should I? Because I am here for like the challenge, aren't I? I'm here for the trial, right? So I shouldn't always necessarily shy away from something potentially dangerous, right? I'm going to walk through it. Before I walk through it, I'm going to grab another one of these energy drinks. Give me 12 seconds. I make that 12. Alright, I make that 12. Okay, I'm back. This flavour, what's this one? Look, it's very colourful. That must mean it's full of nutrients. It's Monster Juiced Energy Mango Loco. It's got inositol plus B vitamins. I don't know what inositol is, but I guess my body needs it. L-carnitine and taurine. Per 500 ml. I'm not even going to tell you how many grams of sugar it's got. It's got enough, okay? Right, we're going to walk through this while I open my Mango Loco. As you enter the light, you hear the sound of muffled voices. A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you. and she begins to whisper a poem. Transfixed, you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you as she recites. When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in, if your trial you hope to win. Her face then slowly disappears, and you head north. You've gained a quest, the Ghost Girl. To my right, it sort of looks a bit cobwebby, and that looks like it could be like a pile of entrails, but maybe I'm having flashbacks to what time was it? 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We were playing Death Road to Canada, and that's what the floors all looked like, hasn't it, when I was braining all them zombies. We're going to go through here. Let's have a look. A soft humming sound fills the air in this room. There appears to be a shallow pit filled with a mass of writhing worms. You're about to turn away when you notice that their bodies are swarming around a dagger, its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. Taking the dagger would mean plunging your hand in among the writhing worms. I'm not scared of worms. Reach for the dagger. A fine weapon found in a pit of writhing worms. Got it. As you make your way back to the doorway, the buzzing sound increases in intensity. Bzzz. A giant fly swoops down on you from the roof of the cabin and swipes at you with one of its legs. Test your luck. Target score is 2. You are hit by the giant fly, and you lose 2 stamina. You prepare yourself and attack the giant fly. Alright, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm a giant fly. Oh, look at my eyes. They're all rainbow coloured, and I've got little wings that you can see through. Right. Don't let me down, dice. Right. I'm counting that in the letting me down camp. Oh, come on. Max damage. Max damage. Oh, goodness. Right, come on. You can do 4 damage. Come on. I mean, you can. You probably won't, though. Looking fly. Oh my god. Oh my god, how lucky is that? Alright, come on. 3 damage. You could do it. Oh. Oh, this is no. I've got lives though, haven't I? Oh, you fall to the ground and everything goes black. You've lost a life. Oh, I thought it would be game over. Well, it would be game over, wouldn't it, if we were doing the book, doing it properly. All right, where do we restart then? You eventually regain consciousness near the entrance to the dungeon. Stamina replenished. So, when your stamina reaches 0, blah 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 blah. Oh, oh. Where's my inventory? Is it this? Okay, so I've still got my dagger and my emerald. That's good. So we can just retrace our steps. We're still not going to open Throm's box. That's dishonest. Yeah, apparently I've got 9 lives. So lucky me. Right, we're gonna retrace the steps because we're not going to change anything now. Oh, do I have to take another event card here? Ooh, nice. No, I'm going to keep going the way I was going because... Right, and I'll sneak past. I'll keep going the way I was going. We're not trying to rewrite history here. Well, apart from the bit where I died, we're definitely rewriting that. Ooh, I find an old book which describes training techniques. Wonderful. Dice upgrade! Let's upgrade the skill again. Right, let's continue. Yep. And here was the statue. And then I rested in there. No point going in there again. And then here was the Whispering Poem Girl. And then that's where the fly got me. Let's go back in there, get our revenge of the fly. My inventory has 1 next to it now, it had 4 before. Does it indicate new? Sure, let's have a look. Yes, it must do. And then that's my creature codex. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of all the numbers. Yeah, that just means new then. Good. Thanks for pointing that out. Right. So we go out. Is the fly going to attack us? Good. We're going to take it out. Okay, see, we failed the luck one last time. So far, so the same. Okay. Now I haven't tried this yet. Let's try this Mango Loco. Ooh. Ooh, that is. That's nice. Right. I'm going to take it down. You better straighten up and fly right. Huh? Right, come on. There we go. There's a little bit of damage. Here we go. You wipe the vile yellow slime from your weapon and continue north. Ooh. Well, it looks like there's a hole to the east, so we'll go west, I think. Oh yeah, let's go up here. Oh, a trap. Part of the dungeon ceiling collapses! Dodge the falling rocks by rolling 3 skill dice. Lose 1 stamina for each blank rolled. Right, prepare for me to roll 3 blanks. Oh, almost. Okay, right. Back the other way then. And this looks like it's leading somewhere a bit less cavey, doesn't it? A large mirror stands at the other end of this room, and in the dim light you can just about make out your own reflection. You could enter the room and investigate the mirror, or you could return to the last junction in the tunnel in order to head east. Well, I'm going to enter the room, please. I told you there was a hole over there. You step up to the mirror and are amused by your distorted reflection. Your head looks as large as a pumpkin, and your face is exceedingly strange. Suddenly, a terrible pain pounds through your head, and you struggle to look away from your reflection. I can't look away. You grip your head with your hands and realize with horror that it is expanding. Like this. You can withstand the pain no longer. You lose six stamina. Oh. The pain subsides and you manage to look away from your reflection at last. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest in this room, so you leave and head east. Great. Great. Thanks. Dig. In front of you is a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but you're not sure. Okay. I had bandages. How do I use any of this? Or it comes up when I'm allowed to use it, does it? Okay, we're going to jump across then. Your leftmost skill die has a golden fist symbol on it. This is because you're naturally skillful. Whenever you test your skill, rolling this golden fist guarantees success, no matter what the total result is. So critical success right there. Target score 2. If I don't get this out of all of these dice, got it. Easy. Skillful. You make it across the other side. Hopefully there's a bench I can sit on here and regain 5 stamina. Doesn't look like it. The walls of this room are lined with the most extraordinary lifelike statues of knights and warriors who are bound to come alive as soon as I take a step further in. An old man dressed in tattered rags suddenly jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. In a high-pitched voice. See, I already did that. He says, "Oh, good, someone else has come to play my little game. Behind me lies a chest filled with mysterious treasures. I will allow you to take one treasure from the chest if you answer a question correctly. If you answer the question incorrectly, you must leave this room at once." Well, that seems fair enough. I get it right and I get a mystery prize, or I get it wrong and I just leave. Nothing here says that I'm going to lose another life. So let's answer the question. How hard can it be? I've got all you. You can help me with the answer, right? If I'm stupid. Right. The old man points at one of the statues and smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?" Is it too obvious to think he weighs 150 pounds? Tell me if I'm being stupid thinking that that's the answer. Bear in mind, I've been up almost 30 hours, okay? Because 100 pounds plus half his weight, well, half of it is 50. That makes, in my mind, 150 pounds, right? That's the answer, yeah? 200. Why 200? Why 200? You gotta explain yourself. You can't just be typing numbers in with no explanation. Like, I've explained how I got to 150 mathematically, right? Yeah, but half his weight is 50. Seems like some pretty fuzzy. Right, I'm going to go with you because you've showed you working. Alright, 200 pounds. I knew it was 200 pounds. The old man looks at you and says, "Well done, stranger. You've answered correctly, with no help at all from the people in chat. Your reward is to take one mystery item from my chest of treasures." You open the chest and pull something out. A skill potion! Na 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 na! You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north along the passage. Way to go, team! Team Tom and nobody else. No, cheers. Appreciate your help. As you head towards the door to leave the room, you notice that the statue the old man pointed at is the knight who started the Trial of Champions, an agonized look on his face, set in stone for all eternity. Oh man, are these are the people, or at least that's one of the people that went in before me, is it? Oh dear. Completed a quest, there we go, I sussed that one. The same knight we're talking about. Dice upgrade! Ba, ba, ba. Let's go for a luck one. We haven't upgraded luck yet. Okay, we got this. Heading north. You see another closed door. In the left-hand wall, the letter X is scratched into the center panel. X marks the spot for treasure, or X meaning do not enter here. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently, but you hear nothing. Okay, how dangerous can it be? X marks the spot for treasure. There is a stone chair in the middle of this room. Sitting in the chair is a skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by. I know, one each point, but, you know, 9 lives. Yeah, I'm in danger everywhere I go. The skeletal fingers of its right hand are gripped around a piece of parchment. Well, let's read it. Probably says, do not touch this. As you approach the skeleton warrior, it rises from its chair in a series of jerky movements. Ah, shit. And raises its sword to strike you! Right. I mean, I go first, though. I just need to roll good. I need to roll good and take him out if one shot him. Can't look. It's not enough. It's not enough. Oh, and that is enough. No. You fall to the ground and everything goes black. Damn it. You've lost a life. Another one. Am I going to be right back at the entrance again? Yes, you will be right back at the entrance, brave warrior. Right. There should just be a button to go back to where you were. I'm gonna retrace my steps again. Like I say, I don't want to change history. We're going back. Yep, we're going west. We're gonna sneak past the hobgoblins, assuming that that's what's there. We're not going to bother going into the room with the fly. We've already defeated the fly, so we don't need to do it again. Ooh. Keep on going. Out in the dim light, blah blah blah. Sneak past them. Oh! You weren't here before. You hear footsteps from up ahead. It's an orc! My dice rolls are really letting me down today. Just scraped it. Just scraped it. Okay, continue. Continue, brave warrior. Onward. Yes, blah blah blah, and that's going to say all this. We're going north. We've done the statue. We're going that way. North, 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 north. Does this mean I'm going to have to jump over that hole again? Next time, if there is one, attack the goblins, because you have full strength at that point. So you get to see what's in the bag. But what if there's like a punch in the face in the bag? You know? Right, jump across. Testing my skill. Oh, I am so skilled. Jumping across a hole in the ground. Making across to the other side. I am curious, but no, it's too late. Too late for me. Right. X marks the spot. Give me the parchment in your hand, you skeleton warrior. I wanna see what it says. Probably says, ha 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 ha, you should not have come in here. Right. We're gonna kill him this time. We're gonna one-shot him. You ready? You ready? Gotta blow on the dice. Oh, John, not bad. Not bad. I think we're going to win this fight easily. You reach for the parchment, only this time it is lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme. If you meet a manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air. I don't like manticores. Let's carry on. Ooh, stairs. You You see something lying on the ground. It's a skill potion. Continue on, brave warrior. Oh, look at this! More swords and a helmet. An angry-looking caveman grunts at you and attacks. He does look pretty surly, doesn't he? Haha! That's right. I have got superior intellect. Ah. That's right. We're going to win this fight. Way! Dice upgrade. Gonna upgrade its skill again. There we go. This is. I want to go into this room. I want to see. I can. There looks like a lot of stuff I can loot. No, I'm just walking right past it. Doesn't. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about that helmet and sword and all that. What's in here? I mean, it looks like there's those are crossbows pointing or whatever. It's going to tempt me to grab off that. The door opens into a small room in which there is a human skull with jeweled eyes resting on top of a marble plinth. Okay. 2 loaded crossbows are fixed to the left and right hand walls, and 2 small wooden balls lie on the floor. I'm going to throw a ball at the skull, definitely. You take aim and hurl the wooden ball at the skull. Test your skill. Target score 3. Boom. I should discharge the crossbows. The wooden ball smashes into the skull, knocking it off the plinth and onto the floor. Much to your surprise, the crossbows do not release their deadly bolts. You step into the room cautiously to examine the skull. So cautious. You recognize the jeweled eyes as topaz and eagerly take one from its socket. You wonder whether or not a trap still awaits you in this room. You could carefully leave the room holding the skull, or replace the skull on the plinth before leaving the room. What's the worst that can happen? I got plenty of health. I've already proved that this trap is not armed. I'm pretty confident I can leave with the skull. You carefully leave the room. You heave a sigh of relief as you reach the tunnel and throw the skull back into the room. Why am I throwing the skull back in the room? I wanted to leave with the skull. Pleased with your good fortune, you set off west once again. You find yourself in what looks like a gallery lined with mirrors. A human skeleton appears to be pulled halfway through a mirror along the right-hand wall. Ooh, that scared me. Suddenly, a grotesque being with 4 arms and 4 screaming faces emerges from the mirror, barring your way ahead. It's a mirror demon from another dimensional plane! Smashing the mirrors seems like a good plan. If it's a mirror demon, smash the mirrors. You swing your sword against the mirror with all your might, but to no effect. The mirror does not break, and the mirror demon advances. Do you want to try again? I mean, I did it with all my might, and nothing happened. So I guess I should attack the mirror demon. Yeah. Fight. Right. At what point can I use anything here in my inventory? I don't appear to be able to like select any of it. I could just go to like these icons at the top. Alright. Let's just roll the dice then. Whew, if I can get 10 in this one roll though, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's just hold it down. Keep on jiggling those dice for luck. I mean, that's not 10. It's not even close to 10. Better than what you got though, Mirror Demon. Haha. Oh shit! No. Shouldn't have got cocky. Wow, oh, evenly matched though. See, 4 arms and 4 faces equal to 1 face and 2 arms if you're a dwarf. Oh, that's a good hit. That's what we need. Summoning all your strength, you deal the mirror demon one final blow with your sword. With an ear-splitting sound, cracks begin to run across its face and limbs. Its many mouths cry out in the agony of its death throes before the demon shatters completely and falls to the ground in a pile of tiny fragments. Good. Good. Mirror demons deserve to die in agony. That's right, I said it. In front of you are 2 flights of stone steps covered in hundreds of rat skulls. Well, the way to Mordor is left, so we're going to go left. Plus, there's blood on the right-hand staircase, so... Oh, they lead to the same place anyway. Don't worry about it then. You hear a scurrying from ahead. It's a giant spider! Fight! Good, good. So I don't know what it means when I roll my sword one, because it doesn't appear to do any extra damage. Oh, this is great. You keep rolling like that, spider. You keep rolling like that, son. Wonderful. Take that, spider boy. I killed you. Ho, ho, ho. Ah, look. Is this one of the barbarians? The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It's one of the barbarians. I do believe that's what Tom said. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his sword. You ask him which way he is heading. He grunts his reply, saying he is going west, and you may go with him if you wish. Yeah, why not? It's nice to have some company, isn't it? And I can always use him as a human shield. You feel slightly uneasy in the company of the barbarian, knowing that there could be only one winner in the trial of champions. He introduces himself as Throm. Well, he's not the smartest egg in the drawer, is he? Because he didn't open the box with his name on it at the beginning. You both agreed to share the benefits of a temporary alliance. You'll tell each other of the exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered, and of the dangers overcome. Throm, he just disappeared. Oh, he's a ghost! You soon come to the edge of a wide pit, which has a large plank of wood lay across it. You can't quite see the bottom of the pit, but Throm offers to lower you down into it with his rope. I'm just going to cross it, actually. So, yeah, you're alright, mate. Throm reluctantly agrees to your alternative suggestion, and you both cross the pit, walking carefully across the wooden plank. Suddenly, you see daylight at the end of the tunnel. Throm heads towards the light and stumbles on a floor stone, which tips forward, triggering a boulder loosely set in the ceiling. Ah, no! He's gone in Indiana Jones us. Test your luck. Target score is 2. Yes, it's a success. The boulder crashes down on top of Throm, knocking him to the floor and crushing his skull. Oh no. You must continue your quest alone. Okay, well, if I die again, I've got no issue with opening his chest at the beginning. You've completed a quest. Our dice upgrade! I'm gonna upgrade skill dice again. I think I need those more than the luck dice. You arrive at the most beautiful sight you've seen in a long time, a way out of the dungeon. Hooray! And here's all the townsfolk. You expect to see the welcoming sight of cheering people, but there is no hero's welcome from the people around you. You're standing amidst many skeletons, and the area suddenly becomes very cold. Oh, the exit to victory was just an illusion. Only the corpses of past adventurers are real, and they come to life and advance towards you. Shit, there's like 5 of them. Seeing that you're overwhelmed, you try to head back into the tunnel, but hit an invisible barrier. You're trapped in this ghoulish place and must fend off a horde of skeletons. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of them. That's not right. That's not right, man. Ooh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Here comes another death. Shit. You fall to the ground, and everything goes black. Again, you've lost a life. Shed a tear for poor Tom the Bold, brave dwarf. You eventually regain consciousness near the entrance to the dungeon. Let's go steal Throm's chest then. Oh, can't believe it. I'm going to open Throm's box. Oh, no, I'm not. Press the wrong thing. Is Throm alive again? I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I do what I've done and retrace my steps, or shall I just try a completely different route for giggles? And we've got just under an hour, so we can have several more attempts, I'm sure. Right, we go east or west. We just have a stretch. Oh. Working more items down a different route. Yeah, do you know what, let's try it. Let's go east. You hear the sound of a snapping tripwire. You feel the tugging of wire at your ankle. You've triggered a cloud of poisonous gas. Whew. Yeah, I might die quicker. Already 1 stamina point down. It's bad luck. You notice the air becoming hotter, and you'll find yourself panting, even though you're walking quite slowly. In a small recess, you can see a section of bamboo with a clear liquid pouring from it. Your throat is painfully dry, and you feel a little dizzy from the heat in the tunnel. The liquid looks very inviting. Well, I'm going to have some liquid. Tom should have some liquid. Drink it. The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomingly refreshing. You start off north again in good spirits. The temperature continues to rise and you find yourself dripping with sweat. The floor in this area feels like hot ash and you struggle to walk across it. Pools of molten lava give off a tremendous heat, which you find almost unbearable. You feel yourself passing out. Although the temperature is higher than you could normally tolerate, you somehow manage to keep from passing out and press on. Brave adventurer I am. The footsteps you are following lead to a closed iron door to the left. Well, let's investigate it. Hello? Hope you're decent. The door opens into a chamber where you are shocked to see one of your rivals, who has obviously met with a sudden, gory death. is one of the barbarians, and he is impaled on several iron spikes, which are fixed to a frame that has sprung out of the floor. Poor bastard. You spot a tripwire on the floor, which he must have stepped on, and thus released the spiked frame. In the far wall is an alcove, in which you can see a silver goblet standing on a small wooden table. Complete a quest! Ding 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 ding! That's it, let's have a look, this boy. The pouch on the barbarian's belt is empty, apart from some strange looking dried meat wrapped in a cloth. Oh, maybe he's got some like jerky or something. Let's eat some meat. The meat contains herbs which will increase your strength. You gain 3 stamina. No, I mean, I'd only lost 1, so let's investigate the goblet. The goblet contains a sparkling red liquid. Vimto! I will drink it. Lifting the goblet releases a sprung catch, and a dart shoots out of a wooden table leg. Test your luck. Oh! Oh no! Unlucky. You have no time to react before the dart thuds into your thigh. You lose 2 stamina. I just gained 3. Ooh. You drop the goblet to the floor, and the red liquid spills out over the grey stone. Rubbish. Boo earns. Okay. Oh, now we're back. We're back to where we've gone every time now. Okay. Well, we completed a quest. We found out what happened to one of the barbarians. Oh, mate, can I rest in here? Was this where I rested? Oh no, I'm attacked by a goblin! Let's do him in one shot. Look at him. This goblin looks like he's got some like Peter Pan cosplay on or something. Come on, Tom. Woo! Right. Onward we go. We're not going to sit there and regain 5 stamina. In fact, we're going to lose stamina because of a bloody goblin. Right. Not doing the flyer room. Done that. Been there, done that. We're going to jump over the hole. Testing my skill. I have no skill. Oh, I feel ill. Clumsy. You plunge headlong into the depths below. You land heavily on your back. Ugh. You lose 2 stamina. I think that's quite generous, actually. It's just made me tiny down there. The darkness is pitch black at the bottom of the pit, and you crawl along the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly, your hand touches something cold, hard and smooth. Ah! The object is small and round, but you can't figure out what it is. You place it in your backpack, hoping to see what it is once out of the pit. You crawl forward until you reach the pit wall. You use your sword to cut hand and toe holes in it. You finally climb out of the pit on the east side. That was exciting. What's in my backpack? You check the object from the pit and discover that you've found an orb of blood-red ruby. That was a question room, wasn't it? Let's keep going. That was a skeleton room. We did that one. Let's keep going. Gotta keep going. Oh. At least I noticed the tripwire. Okay, come on. Target score 2. Don't show me all blanks. Yes! Haha! We did it, we're lucky. The tripwire is undisturbed. Keep on walking, Tom the contestant, the #1 hero. Wait, this isn't the same route, is it? No, there was another way through the skeleton door, was there? Was there? Anyway, you'll spot something shining on the ground just up ahead. Well, we're going this way now. Test your luck. The target scores 3. Yay! Lucky. You spot several raised metal plates on the ground and manage to avoid stepping on them. Good. Press on. You reach a dead end in the tunnel where a huge boulder sits, possibly as part of some kind of trap. Aha! That's the one that we got Indiana Jones by earlier. You carefully investigate the ground around the boulder and find a shiny sapphire. Nice. You quickly head back to the door you passed earlier. So back to the skeleton warrior room. Yeah. You sit and rest on the bench for a while, +5 stamina. This pleases me. Yes. We're going to keep going. We're going to find Throm. Or is he still dead? Oh, caveman! Ah! Right. It'd be really nice to like one-shot somebody, wouldn't it? Let's do it. This is going to be it. Fingers crossed. Everyone at home, cross your fingers. So we do this guy one attack right now. Here we go. Pow! See, that's the power. That's the power of us coming together. Yeah, to defeat a caveman. We did it. We did it. Cavemen ain't got nothing on us. Nothing. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. I don't know if you could tell I was very pleased. I am very pleased. Right, let's keep on going. We went south, didn't we? Oh, it's an ogre. You see a great ogre standing over 2 meters tall. He attacks you with his large wooden club. Right. Everyone at home again then. We did it last time. Fingers crossed that we do it in one hit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roll dice. Well done, guys. Oh, thank goodness for that. I mean, I still think we'll beat this guy easily. See, there we go. I ain't afraid of no ogre. Dice upgrade. We're gonna do another skill. Not luck. Go away. Skill. That's what I need more, I think. I went south, didn't I? And I met Throg eventually. He may still be here. We don't know. He might be dead. Did I open that door last time? Can't remember. I didn't call him an ogre. The game called. Oh yeah, this was the skull room. A topaz missing from one of its eyes. Yeah, I've got it. Haha. It's not rude if it's accurate. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a descriptive term. It's not derogatory or anything. You hear a scurrying from overhead. A rock grub. A wild onyx appeared. If I was to completely restart this, not like when I lose my lives and then carry on, but if I was to start the game anew, I think, because every time when I did my opening stats, when I upped my skill and my luck dice, it dropped down my stamina, and I think I would give myself fewer luck dice in future, but I would perhaps upgrade them more than the skill dice. So I'd probably still have 12 skill dice and maybe do like 6 or 7 luck dice, and then I've got a little breathing room in the stamina. Right, we're going left again. Right, It was up here, wasn't it? We found Thrum at some point. You spot something out of the corner of your eye. It's a Lucky Charm. They're after me, Lucky Charms! Look, we'll use this charm to automatically pass one luck test, but so how do I use them? Oh look, that's sayings. That's nothing. These do nothing. Right, we'll see what happens when I have a luck test. We'll figure it out. No, Thrum's definitely dead. We went this way, didn't we? Oh, but he won't be here to lower me down the thing. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna climb down because last time I went through there and I got surrounded by skeletons. But actually I had much less stamina last time, didn't I? But we'll climb down, we'll see what happens. Test your skill. Oh look, there's the thing! Aha! It just pops. Okay. Has it been doing that the whole time and I just haven't seen it? Has it been popping these over here the whole time? I've just not seen it. I've been focused on this part of the screen, obviously. Right, test my skill. Hey, easily passed it. Easily passed it. You managed to lower yourself all the way to the bottom of the pit. Wonderful. Ooh, tomes. On a stone ledger you see 2 dusty leather-bound books. I wonder if I get... Is it either or, do you think? Or can I open them both? Is it just a case of which one do you want to open first? Let's go with the red book. This is where Michael Aspel comes along. Da, 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 da. It's your Year 3 primary school teacher. Hello, do you remember me? This is your life. Aha! As you open the book, it begins to disintegrate, and the pages turn to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and it contains a full description of a monster called the Blood Beast. It is a horrific, bloated creature with tough spiny skin and facial blisters which burst open to become mock eyes, evolved to hide the Blood Beast's only weak spot, its real eyes. Blood beasts usually dwell in pools of fetid slime which give off a poisonous gas. This gas is so strong it can easily knock people unconscious. Oh, is the Blood Beast really the cover image of the book? Stand by. Which one are we doing? Death Trap Dungeon. I want to see. This. Death Trap Dungeon. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm sitting on. I don't think a Blood Beast is on the cover I've got. It's not first edition, certainly. No. Where would it say? This edition, published in 2002, first published in 1984. So the image I've got is of the skeleton. Hang on, I think the camera might be flipped anyway, so it might look backwards. But that's the skeleton warrior with the parchment in his hand. That's on the cover of my book. Yeah, shame. I'll never know what a Blood Beast looks like. Right, let's carry on. The Blood Beast, although too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious tongue which it wraps around its victims before it drags them into its pool. As the victim's flesh starts to decompose in the vile slime, the Blood Beast will feed from it. I've gained a quest. Defeat the Blood Beast. Oh, you've sent me an image of the Blood Beast. Thank you. Let's have a look. I'm gonna see what a Blood Beast looks like. Oh, it looks like It looks like, oh man, that's a very well-loved book you have there. Wow, look at all those eyes. So it looks like a really sort of fat, squat slug. Hmm. Ah, see, yours is Game Book 6. I assume this is the original versions, is it? And in my series, Death Trap Dungeon is Game Book 3. Bloody changing the orders of things. Right, anyway. New quest, defeat the Blood Beast. I don't know why I started doing that into the thing. Just seemed like something to do. Right, let's open the black book. Let's hope it's got more about this certain beast that we shall not name. The book's pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut out in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Throm. He's not here! Throm's not here! Oh, this game is broken. I show it to no one who does nothing, indicating that don't do anything with it, blah blah. Oh, I'm quite annoyed about that, because Throm is not here. I'm not going to do either. Throm the Invisible, we'll call him, thought that I shouldn't trust this liquid, so we'll carry on. We'll leave it there. The tunnel turns to the right, continuing east. You suddenly hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards you and see the silhouette of two armed figures approaching. You draw your sword and prepare for battle as two cave trolls approach. You must fight them one at a time. Well, that's good. Good. They've got a lot of dice. They've got a lot of dices. If all their rolls can be like that, I'll be happy. See, so nothing's coming up. Nothing's popping up here for these checks. Nice. Nice. Good, good, good. Right, if I can knock him out now. And then, wouldn't it be great if we could one-hit the next cave troll? Wow, look at that. I wish we had that roll for the next troll. Right, let's fight the cave troll. Gonna roll and roll it good. Get a 9. No, not. Oh god, this is going to be close. Oh, phew. Oh god. Wow. Right. Please don't mess this up. Dice rolling. Yes. Very pleasing. You search the bodies of the cave trolls and find a bone ring on a leather cord hanging around the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which you do not recognize. It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it. There are few who can, Frodo. Let's put the ring on. Why not? Let's go risky. We've only got one stamina point anyway. Put the ring on. As soon as you put the ring on your finger, your whole body starts to shake. Oh no. Test your skill. Target score 2. I'm just going to do this, just in case I mess it up. Use the potion. Oh, I'm so skillful! Your body continues to vibrate intensely, and you feel as if you're about to pass out. Your strength is great, but you manage to withstand the tremendous shock to your system. Finally, you calm down, and begin to feel the ring's beneficial powers working on you. You gain 5 stamina! Yes, and continue onwards. Oh, good. Good, good, good. You see something lying on the ground. It's a tome. You find an old book which describes training techniques, plus 5 XP. Onward we go through the trial. Ah, hello, friend. You enter a small chamber which has an ornate chair in the centre of it. Sat in the chair is a dwarf who acknowledges your arrival. "Adventurer, you've done well to get this far," says the dwarf in a deep voice. "I have devised a test of wits." That's as low as I can go for that. And strength, which you must pass in order to continue. Let's do the test. Why not? One dwarf to another. The dwarf beckons you to follow him into a small circular room. In we go. We're going into his bumming chamber. The dwarf hands you several bone dice and tells you that you must throw them on the floor, but you must predict the outcome before you throw them. Okay, I predict that all of the dice will land on the floor. You will roll all of your luck dice and then count the luck symbols rolled. You must predict whether you will roll an even number of symbols, an odd number of symbols, or no symbols at all. Ah, bollocks. What should I predict, do you think? Even, odd, or none? Even. Even. We're rolling even. Rolling the dice. Please. Fuck. The dwarf looks at the dice. "Not very good at playing the odds, are you?" he sneers. "I regret you must suffer a penalty before you can continue." From out of his pocket he produces 2 pills. One is red, the other is green. It's like the Matrix in Fantasyland. He asks you to choose one and swallow it. Swallow the red pill. And he shows me how deep the rabbit hole goes. "The pill makes you feel dull and lethargic." Well, I mean, no change there. "You receive an injury." What? Ah, I can use my bandage. What? No, I've just used my bandage. The dwarf tells you you can now go on to the second stage of the test. Well, that's good, considering I failed the first stage. He reaches for a wicker basket, which he informs you contains a snake. He tips up the basket, and the snake drops out onto the floor. It is a cobra, and it rears up in the air, ready to strike. The dwarf tells you he wishes to test your reactions. You must grasp the cobra barehanded below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment at which to seize it. Test your skill. I'm going to roll this one. Oh, easily passed. Ding, 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 ding. With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up and dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his expressionless way, "Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test. Follow me." The dwarf opens the door and tells you to follow him through it and then wait for him. Okay, we can do that. What is this? You find yourself in another circular room, although this one resembles a small arena. It's not the size of the arena that matters. It's the amount of Christians you feed to the lions. Opposite the door by which you entered are 2 ominous-looking wooden doors. Suddenly you hear a shout and look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on a balcony. "Hello there." In his ever-calm voice he says, "Behind each of these doors is a creature. You may choose a door to open and the creature will be unleashed." Well, let's go with the left one again. That's always the obvious choice. Left. You call out to the dwarf and the wooden door rises slowly. Oh, a fearsome beast. Half man, half bear, half pig. It's Man Bear Pig. If only. Steam blows from its nostrils as it works itself up into a rage, ready to attack. Suddenly it rushes forward, swinging its double-headed axe. Oh, now imagine if we can one-shot this one. That would be nice, because I mean he could very easily one-shot me. Right, roll the dice, everyone. Fingers crossed. We got to get 9 fists. in one roll. Come on, work with me. Send me those nine fists. Here we go. Ready? I'm not gonna look. Roll, roll, roll. How do we do? None. Oh, 1, 3. Oh, phew. For a minute I thought it was none. I was like 9, not none. Right. Ooh, come on. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Give me. Oh no. I'm gonna die again. Ooh. Come on, give me that 5. Give me that 5. Keep me alive. Oh, yes. Upgrade my skill. I'm tired of rolling blanks. Oh, you have unlocked the title Arena Champion! The dwarf enters the arena, aiming a loaded crossbow at my chest. It's time for you to leave, he says, motioning towards the arena's exit. I mean, I was gonna... You don't need to point that at me, sir. Thank you very much, Dick. The dwarf pushes against one of the stones in the northern wall of the chamber. A door-like section of the wall swings out, opening into the tunnel. The dwarf smiles, saying, "Good luck." I mean, I love that this is an option to punch the dwarf. However, with my 2 stamina right now, it would be a very silly idea. I really want, if we were close to finishing, which we're not, we've still got another half an hour, I would definitely punch the dwarf. But let's press on. Let's try and get further on. We've got plenty more quests. We've got to figure out what happened to all of the other adventurers that went in. The tunnel divides into 2. You'll hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch. Well, maybe that's one of those giant flies again. We've tangled with them before. However, north looks like it's filled with spiders' webs. However, west looks like potentially there's another door there. I'm going to go west. I feel like I know what I'm dealing with up here. There's a large panel of glass in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. Through it you can see a room teeming with giant insects of every possible description. Bees, wasps, beetles, ticks, even the mites are over 6 centimeters long. The noise is threatening. In the middle of the room, a jeweled crown lies on top of a small table. What looks like a large diamond is set in the middle of the crown. You could smash the glass panel and snatch the crown. Yeah, but then I'd release all of the insects. I'm just going to mind my own business and keep on walking. Up into what looks like a creepy mist. Yes, upwards. The tunnel comes to an end in a deep pool enclosed by the tunnel wall. Oh, hey, do you remember the little girl's poem? That was something about jumping in some water, wasn't it? The words of the girl's poem flash through your mind. Ha ha ha. I remembered that. Of course. It is here that she wants you to dive into the water. Now you must decide what to do. I'm going to dive into the water. You take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. Down we go. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water, and you decide to take the risk and swim under it. You soon stop gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards. You try not to think that you may be trapped in an old submerged tunnel and are very relieved when you surface into cool air. You are on the other side of the wall and can see that the tunnel continues north. You've completed a quest, the Ghost Girl. And when we complete a quest, bow, 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 there goes the horns. Oh man, we're doing good. We're Death Trap dungeoning right now. We're fighting fantasying right now. You can hear a girl's voice crying for help from the chamber to your left. You can just about make out the shape of a human figure rolling about on the floor at the back of the chamber. Okay, let's go help. Hello, As you approach the figure, you see that it's one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions, the elf. She is fighting for her life in the grip of a giant boa constrictor. She is my rival, so I will walk away. Boop. In the west wall of the tunnel is a dark alcove. Another path heads north. I'm going to look in the alcove. I've left the elf for dead. The small chamber is empty apart from a sturdy wooden chest. The floor is thick with dust, and you can see footprints leading to the chest and back again. You wonder whether one of the trial contestants has recently placed the chest, or if it has been put here by one of the trial masters. Let's open the chest. Although you cannot see any visible trap, you have a strong feeling that the chest contains a hidden danger. The potion of trap detection is working well. You lift the lid of the chest, holding it at arm's length. As the lid rises, an iron ball hanging on a cord swings back and breaks a glass capsule fixed inside the lid, instantly releasing a gas. Fortunately, you have time to move your head away and avoid inhaling the poisonous fumes. Once the gas has cleared, you look inside the chest. There is a pendant chain lying in the bottom, but someone has taken the stone from its setting. You feel so annoyed that you throw the chain on the floor and storm out of the room up the tunnel. Oh, I am so annoyed. The tunnel starts to widen. And ahead, you see it open into a large cavern, from where you can hear the sound of many high-pitched voices. There are about 20 tiny people with long noses and ears, gathered in a circle around a large golden effigy. There's 20 of them. There's one of me. I have 2 stamina. I think I should try to sneak past. So I'm going to sneak past. Let's have a look at my inventory. Surely I must have something that would allow me to, like, replenish my health. No, I don't. I don't. I'm gonna try and sneak past them. You find yourself in a layer of troglodytes. As you creep past them, your scabbard bangs against a rock on the floor. I heard that as well. Test your luck. Target score 3. Use this charm to automatically pass. Do it. Lucky. The troglodytes do not hear the clatter of your sword, and you manage to sneak past. An underground river runs east to west here, and a wooden bridge crosses it. Run across the bridge. Boo! You come to a heavy wooden door, which is locked. Barge the door. Barge the door with your shoulder. Instant pass. You slam into the door and it flies open. To the left you see a little old man with a long beard cowering behind a large wicker basket. What's wrong, old man? The basket is tied to a rope, the under end of which disappears into the ceiling. The old man sounds very worried as he says, "Do not attack me, stranger. I pose no threat to you. I am simply here to help you. If you would be so kind as to offer me some sort of remuneration, I will gladly haul you up in the basket to the upper level, and believe me, that is where you ought to be." Let's give him... if we give him 1 gold piece, I think he might double cross us. But if we give him a blood red ruby, I'm going to give him a ruby. Take the ruby, old man. Yes, I want to give that to the old man. After paying off the old man, you climb into the wicker basket. The old man tilts his head and shouts, "Pull it up, Ivy!" The rope goes taut and the basket rises jerkily off the ground. The old man calls out to you saying, "You like Ivy? She's a nice girl. We call her Poison Ivy." He starts to laugh. uncontrollably as you wonder just who is hauling you up. I think he's double-crossed us anyway. The basket goes through the ceiling. You are face to face with an ugly old female troll. Must be my ex-girlfriend. Woohoo! Laugh. Her face is hairy and covered with warts. She grabs you round the throat and says in a hussy voice, "I want paying too." I can offer her something. I can talk my way out, or I can attack her. Let's offer her something. I've only got 2 stamina. If we give her the topaz, or 1 gold piece. Let's give her the topaz. Yes, I'm sure. Without even pausing to thank you, Ivy pushes you away and you continue onwards. Thanks, Ivy. You spot something out of the corner of your eye. It's a healing potion! Used to heal your stamina back to its initial value! I want to use it. Boing! Oh, look at that. Boom! We're well on the way. We're Death Trap dungeoning. I'm not going to die anytime soon. Oh, I'm brimming with confidence right now. Ahead is a large chamber from which you hear a ferocious roar. Roar! And wonder what gargantuan beast could make such a noise. Maybe it's a blood beast. Let's just give me a minute. I need to have a drink. I was getting a sore throat anyway from talking so long. And I've been talking almost non-stop since like 8 o'clock yesterday morning. But now I'm doing all voices as well to sort of spice things up a bit. And it's not doing my throat any favours. But the thing is, I think, it's already sore anyway. We may as well carry on. Right. What could be through here? Let's continue on. Oh, it's a big un. Standing some 10 meters tall on its huge hind legs is an enormous dinosaur-like monster. It has tough mottled green hide and a mouth lined with razor-sharp teeth. Its jaws open and close with bone-snapping power, and even you cannot help trembling as you approach it with your sword drawn. Oh my god, it's a T-Rex! Roll dice. Roll better. Oh man, he's got 11 attack dice. Oh, good. Keep rolling like that, Pit Fiend. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Keep them coming. You not so much. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, I can do 5 in 1 hit, right? Let's do it. Not this time though. Oh man, we are getting such lucky rolls today. I mean, we're not getting the lucky rolls. We're lucky that they're getting shit rolls. Oh, come on, how much are you going to drag this out? One more go? Oh, man. Look at that! Oh my goodness. Why couldn't I have done that first hit? Wow. Upgrade my skill. Keep upgrading that skill. Boom. Take that, Pit Fiend. You take a moment to catch your breath after an epic battle with the beast. Looking down at your feet, you suddenly notice an iron ring poking up through the ground. I can pull the ring, or I can carry on north. Well, let's pull the ring. Pull my finger. The iron ring is attached to a small trapdoor. It lifts up easily, and inside a small compartment you find a finely crafted shield. Ooh, nice. Roll a level 1 armor die in combat. Wow, how have I gone so far through this without having a shield? Thank you very much. You notice a sign on the wall which reads, "No weapons beyond this point. Leave your sword here." Or ignore the notice and carry on north. I mean, it's the trial, isn't it? I suppose it's supposed to be a bit difficult. I mean, I've still got the skill dice, haven't I? And I've only got like one extra dice that's a sword, as far as I'm gonna drop all my weapons. Don't make me regret this game, okay? Don't make me regret this. You enter a marble-floored hall with pillars rising up to the ceiling. The hairs on the back of your neck start to prickle as you sense unseen eyes watching you. Unknown to you, one of your rivals is hiding behind a pillar. Ah, it's the ninja! It's the ninja! The deadly assassin dressed in black robes. Without a sound, he steps out from behind the pillar and throws a star-edged disc at your back. Instinctively, an inner voice tells you to duck. Test your luck. Come on, come on, come on. Lucky! Oh, goodness me. We did it. We're so lucky. The razor-sharp disc whistles past your head and bites deep into one of the pillars. You prepare yourself as the ninja advances. Fight! You've got 11 skill dice. But I've got a shield dice now. Oh, wouldn't it be amazing if I got 11 in one hit? Wouldn't that be a great end to my rival here? I left the elf for dead. She was struggling, being strangled by a boa constrictor. If I can one hit this ninja, wouldn't that be something? That'd be something to tell the grandkids about, right? Here we go. Ready? Drum roll. yeah, we're not doing it in one hit. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Please let me live. I want to live. I've come so far to fail now. Oh, yes! There's no way I'm not getting 2. Come on. Take that, ninja. Yeah. You've completed a quest. It was obviously a mistake to drop your weapons earlier, but at least now you can take those of the dead ninja. I mean, maybe the ninja left a sign. You take his broadsword and one of his daggers. Short sword, basic sword, dagger. You decide to search the ninja and find a cloth bag in the folds of his robes. Inside is a flask of water, some rice wrapped in a palm leaf, a jar of ointment, and a diamond. You could eat the rice and drink the water, rub some of the ointment into your wounds, or take only the diamond and leave. I think I should eat the food. I'm assuming the food is going to replenish my stamina. Or would I need ointment for wounds for stamina? Or would either of them do the stamina? Basically, I need stamina, and I need to know what's the right choice here. Eat the food, use the ointment. Both of those are telling me that they're going to give me more stamina. A diamond's not going to do anything for my stamina. But do I need a diamond? Is a diamond like the trophy? Is that the thing I need to pass the test, the trial? Oh, I'm going to eat the food. Yes. Eat the food. The ninja's rations are basic but welcome. 1 stamina. 1. Ooh! Use the ointment. You empty the contents of the jar into your hand and apply them to your wounds. The healing powers take immediate effect. You gain 3 stamina. Hooray! Oh wait, so I could have done all 3. Why did it make me go through all of that then? Why did it make me go through all of... It made it sound like I had to choose between them all, but I did them all anyway. Oh, fuck you, game. A ladder leads down here, and appears to be the only way forward. You decide to climb down the ladder. Goodness. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You're confronted by the most repulsive sight you have ever laid eyes on. There in front of you, wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed. Blood beast! This must be the loathsome blood beast, which was referred to in the red leather-bound book you found. Remembering the remembering the description of the vile blood beast and the warning about the toxic gas rising from the pool, you would cover your mouth with your sleeve and draw your sword. Its body is covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts to reveal yet another of many sinister, all-seeing eyes. You focus your attack on the blood beast's eyes. Roll 2 extra skill dice. Nice for this combat. Oh, it's got 12 skill dice. Look how much I'm rolling. Look how much I'm rolling. Right? Wouldn't it be something, right? This is surely the final, like, boss battle. Yeah? It must be. If this was what was on the cover of the book, right? Imagine if I one-shot the blood beast. Imagine if I get 10 hits right now. I believe it. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Want it, dream it, do it. Eyes shut, rolling. Fuck you, game. I did half though. Did half of it. Right, come on, come on. We've got to defeat the blood beast. The beast sinks beneath the oily surface of the pool. Not waiting to see whether it will recover, you quickly leave the chamber. You've completed a quest. Defeat the blood beast. Dice upgrade, dice upgrade, dice upgrade. Let's upgrade my skill. Oh, man. Imagine if I'd done this on normal difficulty or hard difficulty. You enter a small room and see a strange beast. It has the body of a... Oh, it's the manticore. Dragon-like wings attached to it, but its head is like that of an old bearded man. And it's me, your friendly narrator. Ah, hey, look. If you meet a manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air. Let's use this parchment. Well, I'm using the parchment as a shield. You'll recognize the beast. It is a manticore. Taking heed of the poem's warning, you watch for its tail, which sprouts a profusion of sharp spikes, thick and hard as iron bolts, at its tip. And look, I'll use my shield. They sink you to your shield, and you remain unharmed. Swiftly, you draw your sword and advance on the manticore. Oh man, this is coming to the wire. Look, I've got 4 stamina. This dude's got 10 health. It's got 10 skill dice. I've really got to roll big and hope that they don't roll big. That's not rolling big. That is what we want. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Hey, look at that. That's a roll, isn't it? Pow, 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 pow. Take that, you beardy git. Oh, oh my goodness. Keep on walking. Who's this little bugger? You're surprised by a small man. Thank you. There's just RN Jesus though in there. It's not. I didn't do anything. I just pressed the button to roll the dice. Anyway, you're surprised by a small man with a large nose who suddenly jumps out from behind a marble pillar. He is dressed in a tight-fitting brown tunic and looks quite harmless, although you are quite wary of the way he's holding an opaque glass ball with a shimmering green light. Greetings, he says cheerfully. My name is Egbert the Gnome, and I am the trial master for your final test. Needless to say, my magical powers are great, so you should not try to attack me. You may have learned during your quest that gems play an essential part in the trial of champions. The iron door in front of you is the victory exit, but there's only one way of opening it. Right, I already know that I've got rid of several gems. To the old man and poison ivy. I've still got a sapphire, I think, and a diamond. Oh, 4 gems have to be put into the lock mechanism in a particular order for the door to open. Each gem radiates unique energy which will trigger the mechanism. If you do so correctly, that is. I will help you to a degree, but first we need the correct gems. Have you an emerald? Yes, I have an emerald. Yes. The gnome smiles and says, "Good! Now, have you a sapphire in your possession?" "Yes, I do. But I don't have a ruby and I don't have topaz." "Oh, I don't have a garnet." The gnome seems excited and says, "Have you found a garnet on your travels?" "I don't have one." The gnome shakes his head. "I'm afraid you have failed the trial of champions for now. However, I'm feeling especially kind and will use my power to transport you back to the start of the dungeon." No, that's it. "When you next arrive here, please have all 4 gems." Oh. 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 What was the 4th gem? Was it the diamond? Because I've got a fucking diamond. The gnome waves one of his hands in the air and mutters a few strange words. He then points in your direction and you're surrounded by darkness. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Here I am. When the darkness lifts, you realise you're back at the entrance to the dungeon. Oh. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh. Right, well, I'm opening Throm's box, alright? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We were so close. We were so close. Oh. I actually feel like I could cry right now. Really, this is... Oh my god. Because the diamond had to have been one of the gems. Or worse yet, the ruby would have been one, and I traded that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I don't even remember seeing garnet. I bet it was in that crown behind the glass wall where all the bugs were. Oh. In the book, you only need 3 gems. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Thanks, Gordon. Thanks. Thanks, mate. Right. That's... Don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Right. Well, we're done. We're done with Death Trap Dungeon. Oh, well done. What was your tolerance? How many did you have to get to? Right. We're not going to carry on with Death Trap Dungeon. I'm done. I'm done with that. It's broken my heart. What we're going to do, just for a bit of a change, you'll like this one. Yeah? You'll like this one. It's called Framed. Alright? We'll do this for the last 5 minutes. Okay? And basically, think of it like panels in a comic, right? But we can rearrange them, and that's how we get through the level. So basically, we're like a villain who's done something, and we basically have to escape by rearranging the frames, so to escape cops or whatever. So let's try Framed 2, because I've already done a lot of Framed. Let's start a Framed 2, because we can start at the beginning of that one, right? And it's quite an interesting concept, and hopefully it's something you'll enjoy for about 5 minutes, because that's all we've got, and then I'm done. I'm going to bed. Here's my 2 frames. Let's move them like that. So look, pow, pick up the sunglasses, put them on. If it was the other way around, wouldn't have happened. You get the idea? Probably this isn't the best example of it. Wait till we get to an actual level. This is just like an intro. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That trial of fucking... Oh, you don't have a garnet. Okay, so I can see how it plays out. So see, she's following me. I come along this way. and then whoa, 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 oh, I fell. But if I swap this panel and this panel, and then we play it, just see how the narrative changes. See, now I'm behind the wall. Nobody's fallen down a hole. And then, ta-da! Made it to the exit. That's the gist of it. That's framed. So, I climb up a ladder. So I want to continue walking along. Climb down a ladder. Perhaps. Yeah, let's say, we'll then climb down a ladder. We'll carry on walking along. And then that should take us... Yeah, then we're on the bottom level and we'll walk up that alleyway. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Man. Do you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep when I finish this. And I already know when I wake up I'm still gonna be angry about fighting fucking fantasy. How's it going? How's it going? I got to the end of the fighting fantasy, and some little wizard gnome dickhead, just because I didn't have one gem, sent me right back to the beginning of the dungeon, right the way back to the beginning. I'm still angry about it. Still angry about it. But yeah, I know when I wake up, I'm still going to be mad about it. Right, so let's swap this panel and this panel. Pow! Oh, wait, there's... I don't know what's going on here. Oh! Well, do you know what? It's time to stop. It's time to stop. There's no... We're not going to get anywhere here. All that's left to say is, once again, a huge thank you to everybody who has supported this year. Yeah, I suppose I did. My mum always told me about gnomes and gems, and I never listened to her. But yeah, where was I? So yes, to everyone who's shown support this year and all the previous years. It's been really great. It's been really wonderful of you. I truly appreciate it. You're all very supportive people, and I love having you in my life. Thanks very much. We've been supporting Mind this year. Don't suffer in silence if you've got any issues. Don't leave things to build up before talking to somebody, because it's going to cause you more problems down the line. Trust me. All right. If you want to see more about Mind, see the services they offer, the information they can give you, and all the support, go to their website, www.mind.org.uk. Let's just sign off with seeing what is our final total for this year. We finished very well with £420.84. There'll be more obviously with gift aid. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for sharing it all on your social medias. Thanks for putting up with my spam. Thanks for putting up with my screaming and for my blood beast and all of that. Maybe we'll see you again this time next year. I'll tell you, it's getting harder and harder to stay awake and do this stuff. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna tidy up. I'm gonna have a poo, and then I'm gonna have a great sleep. So thank you all. Mwah, big kisses to you all. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks again. Can't thank you enough. You're all the best. And in the words of me, Byesies.